I got my sister uninvited from a wedding after she ruined mine. I got my sister uninvited from my best friend's wedding, and now my whole family is calling me vindictive over something that happened 3 years ago. So for context, I got married in 2022. My sister Emma was my maid of honor because, family obligation and all that. She'd always been a bit jealous of me, but I figured she'd behave for one day. I was wrong. Emma showed up to my wedding in a white lace dress. Not ivory, not cream, full-on white with lace detailing that could have been a wedding dress from a budget boutique. When I confronted her, she literally said, "Oh, calm down. It's not like it's your actual wedding dress." My mom begged me not to make a scene, so I didn't. But that wasn't even the worst part. During the reception, Emma got absolutely wasted. She grabbed the mic during toasts and went on this rambling speech about how I'd always been the favorite child and how she hoped my husband knew what he was signing up for. My photographer caught the whole thing on video. My husband's family was mortified. She ended her speech by stumbling into our cake table and knocking the entire top tier onto the floor. I didn't speak to her for 6 months after that. She never really apologized, just kept saying I was being dramatic and that weddings are stressful for everyone. My parents pressured me to forgive her, so I eventually did for the sake of family peace. But I didn't forget. Fast forward to last month. My best friend Rachel is getting married and I'm her maid of honor. Rachel knows the whole story about my wedding because she was there. When we were doing final headcount stuff, I mentioned that Emma was coming as my +1, and Rachel just looked at me and said, "Are you sure that's a good idea?" Honestly, it got me thinking. I texted Emma asking if she could just behave herself and not drink too much at Rachel's wedding. Her response was, "Wow, still hung up on that? Get over it already." That was it for me. I told Rachel I was coming alone and explained why. Rachel was actually relieved. Here's where it gets messy. Emma found out through my mom that she wasn't invited anymore. She called me screaming about how I can't punish her forever and that I'm trying to isolate her from my life. My parents are furious with me saying I'm holding a grudge and that Emma's been trying to make amends. But the thing is, she hasn't been trying at all. Now half my family is threatening not to come to Rachel's wedding in solidarity with Emma. Rachel says she supports whatever I decide, but I can tell this whole situation is stressing her out before her big day. My husband thinks I did the right thing, but even he's worried about the family fallout. So yeah, I kept my sister away from another wedding because she destroyed mine and couldn't even pretend to be sorry about it. Maybe I am being vindictive, but honestly, she had 3 years to show me she'd changed and she didn't.